Thanks for your support as a channel member, Dangerous Dave! The last few races have shown that AHGP has really got its car back heading in the right direction. The results are starting to come, and a win surely isn't far away. Perhaps today, the 50th episode of AHGP, we can get it at our home race, the British Grand Prix. Hello folks, and welcome to a brand new episode of F1 Manager Create a Team here with AHGP. We're getting ready for our home race, the British Grand Prix at the Silverstone circuit, and we're off the back of a couple of successful races in Spain and Austria. I'll get to those in a moment. As you can see, we are now clearly fourth in the Constructors' Championship. We're less than 100 points now behind Aston Martin, and that's because we've picked up some really good points in the last two races. So let's crack straight on with telling you how that went. In Spain, we had new side pods, a new floor for Pulse Potato, and a new floor for Lewis Hamilton as well. We actually had the second best car around the Barcelona circuit. We qualified in third and sixth. Pulse Potato eventually led the race in the early stages, but we couldn't quite live with the Ferraris. They came through to win, but Lewis Hamilton did pick up third. Our drivers essentially swapped positions through the race, and yeah, that was a really positive result, and that was very welcome actually. Another podium to go with the Monaco second place, which really should have been a victory there. But then from there we moved on to Austria. We had a wet race. We didn't really have the fastest car. Well, we weren't among the fastest cars there because we only qualified 7th and 9th. But with a wet race, we decided to do a two-stop all-out attack minimum fuel strategy. It was working great because, as you can see probably from the highlights that I'm showing you now, the first lap we were tearing through the top 10 and we were very quickly into the top 5 with both cars. However, midway through the race, Pulse Potato crashed, and crashed heavily. It's the first time he's made a pure error like that in a race with us. He's been pretty safe in that sense, but that brought out one of a number of virtual safety cars, which meant the race dried out towards the end. And eventually, because we had made the extra stop for inters and I hadn't spotted the dry period coming, we finished fourth. It was a race we might have been able to win, but you know, we'll take P4. We're not really going to win the Constructors' Championship this year. We're not going to win the Drivers' Championship. We've just lost too much ground in the early races. So it's about setting up the team for the second half of the season, win a few races, build that confidence ready for Season 5, and then go all out attack again next season to reclaim those crowns. And that brings us very nicely to the British Grand Prix. So I can put my notes away and I can show you how things are looking. In the Drivers' Championship, Max Verstappen's opened up quite a healthy advantage over Théo Pourchaire. Lewis Hamilton now up to 6th. Pulse Potato only 29 points so far this season. His best result is only 6th place, which shows you how competitive it is at the front, but also how far we have fallen back down the pecking order. We need to rebuild his car, which is missing quite a lot. That was a fairly new gearbox as well that was in there, so we're probably going to need to take some engine penalties with Pulse Potato in the not too distant future. We need to put on a new chassis. We've got another chassis design that we can manufacture. We've got a front wing that we need to manufacture. We've got no capacity though. We are running out of parts, it would seem. That's concerning. Right, new suspension for both cars. That's a positive. So we should be looking pretty good. There you go. Look at the stats for our cornering. We like corners here at AHGP. That's for Lewis's car, and for Pulse Potato's car, it's a smidge behind. So that means we are projected to be 5th fastest around Silverstone. So probably the 3rd fastest team. We've got anything we can design? Yes, we do. Let's design, I don't know, a front wing. We've got the CFD hours actually, which is good. What can we? Yeah, we do need another. Yeah, let's do another front wing. Let me make sure I put the hours into this. That'll do. And then I want this. And then we're going to go take the weight out, airflow sensitivity, so we don't go, well, yeah, let's leave it there because then we go a little bit better in dirty air. I think that looks all right. We go up to the fastest for slow speed and high speed cornering. I'll take that. Let's bang that into the workshop. We'll just go normal on that. We'll probably have it for the summer break, August. 4th of August it said it was due, I think. Or is it the 7th? 7th of August, there you go. So we'll have it for the Italian doubleheader, Imola and Monza. We have a wind tunnel data concern. Pause all current car design projects. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll have to do that. So we won't be, well, we'll still have it for Monza and Imola, but maybe not quite as early as we hoped. So I don't think there's much else I need to tell you. So I'm going to head to Silverstone, get some cars on track, and make sure we're in the best shape possible to shoot for an unlikely victory. Let's bring it home. Our home race hasn't got off to the best of starts. We've had a double elimination in Q2. I didn't think Lewis was at risk, then suddenly everyone started going faster and he was in the garage. Pos Potato did a second run, improved, got into the top 10, but then everyone else went faster and he dropped down the order. So we will start the British Grand Prix 12th and 14th. For a car that's pretty strong around here, that is a real disappointment. We have a lot of work to do to fix this. Strategy is going to be key. Right, both drivers are starting on medium tyres. They're going to run a bit deeper into the race. Lewis Hamilton running to about lap 22. Then it's 2 sets of softs for Pos Potato, which will run light on, and we're also under fueling both cars as much as possible. It's another set of mediums, then a set of softs for Lewis Hamilton. I mean, we're going to need some sort of safety car intervention, I think, to get a podium. It's going to be really tricky. We're going to need to try and get both cars solidly into the top 10. There's a lot of fast cars. It's going to be tight. So let's get to the grid and see if we can rescue our home race. Sunny Silverstone then. Green flag flies. 4 and 5 red lights illuminated. The lights are out. The race is on. They were not held for long at all. How are our starts? Not good. Sonoda's gone past already. Well, because we're on the inside, we've lost ground. There's a real stark contrast between the inside and the outside, well, the racing line and not racing line, really, on this game. Hamilton trying to find his way back up into 12th. Pos Potato is stuck in 15th. Hamilton now back to 13th. Shout out to Justin, who is in the top 10. Mercedes have brought some upgrades and they've gone forwards. He also got his first points at the Spanish Grand Prix. I think he finished 8th or 9th in that race. I can't quite remember, but things are looking better for him, and hopefully they'll start looking better for us as well. We're through the first few corners. Pos Potato round the outside of Iwasa. Lovely move, and we're back where we started. Made our first bit of real forward progress here on lap 2. Lewis Hamilton round the outside. Just so much more traction out of Luffield to pass Oscar Piastri. There's Pos Potato passing Sonoda. Both AHGP cars moving forward in the early stages here. Let's see how things are looking on track. We're on the back of... Oh no! Why is he driven into us? Ocon! He's just driven straight into us. We've got major front wing damage.
You're okay, mate.
Did he just spin on his own? It looked like we tipped him into a spin. Yeah, he spun on his own, then drove into us. Unbelievable. I genuinely have... It looked like we pitched him into the spin. I know that doesn't happen on this game.
Can we change tyres?
Oh, now we...
Okay, stand by.
Okay, we're going to have to change... Oh, we don't have any more front wings. Okay, well, we're going to have to run the entire race with a broken front wing with Lewis Hamilton. Because we don't have any left. Let's have a look at the state of it. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, that's a damaged wing. That's not good at all. Oh dear. Ocon got the penalty, which is good, and we get a better angle of the wing here. There you are. I don't believe this. What a disastrous home race this is turning into. Right, Hamilton is now behind, in front of Pulse Potato, so I'm going to ask him to rally defend, and he falls behind his teammate. He's not going to be able to keep up. If he just tumbles through the order, we might as well bring him in because there's no point. We'll get no points for it anyway. This is really frustrating. We didn't have any more parts and we could really do without this. Bit embarrassing, to be honest, the fact that we don't have any more parts. But if we can keep Lewis behind his teammate, don't fight your teammate, just stay with him. Hopefully Pulse Potato can drag us along. We're going to close in on Ocon. We'll get DRS off of him. Then it is 10 seconds. Ocon has just driven off the road. Good one, Ocon. Pulse Potato moves into the points. It's 11 seconds to catch Justin. They're all in a big DRS train, which goes up to the leader. So I'm not even sure we'll catch Justin. We've got a bit of a scrap on for the final point scoring position here with Piastri and Tsunoda. Pulse Potato is currently 12th. He's got plenty of battery stored up. We are trying to save fuel. Hamilton has fallen back to 15th. We're doing a decent job on the tyres, considering we've only got half a front wing, but we just lack performance, really. We are stuck with these guys. We should probably drop this battery, see if we can find a way through. As a few drivers are into the pit lane, and we're going to be promoted. No, we don't actually gain. We've lost so much time that Russell has been able to stop and come out ahead of us, which is definitely not what we were looking for out of this race. But that incident with Hamilton and Ocon has slowed everybody down, created a separation in the pack. We are past the Williams as it comes out of the pit lane. We're going for it into Copse Corner. Don't tell Red Bull that we're trying to overtake there. Christian Horner will explode, because apparently you can't. But now with DRS we should pass. There's 4 cars in this fight. What's that? That's the other Red Bull of Sainz getting involved on fresh tyres. And we move into 9th position. Pulse Potato is heading to the pit lane. He's currently 5th because he's one of the only drivers who hasn't stopped. The only other one being his teammate Lewis Hamilton, who now falls to 10th. 2.2 second stop for Pulse Potato. And Lewis Hamilton is starting to tumble down the order once again. That damage to the front wing. He's now got Justin on his gearbox. Yeah, this really wasn't the homecoming for the team or for Lewis that we were hoping for, nor for Pulse Potato. Yeah, it's been really wretched. But now, with the soft tyres on, let's see what we can do with our young prodigy who missed out on the World Championship last season. Lewis Hamilton's just got himself up into 9th, or has he defended? I think he's just defended the place. But Justin, we've all got DRS. Everyone's got DRS. It's happy hour, and we somehow managed to survive. They're all over his gearbox. The Mercedes are wheel to wheel. Justin slightly off the track there. Now it's time for Lewis to box. We'll attack on the tyres. We'll bring him in. We can't change the wing. We might as well go for another set of softs, just because we've got them. Yeah. What's the worst that can happen from here for him? Okay, this race might start to come to Pulse Potato a little bit. We've closed up on that pack that was ahead of us. Because we've run longer, now we're on better tyres, we're going to close in on them. So we've got DRS on Tsunoda here. Let's see if we can join Pulse Potato for an overtake. We still have quite a chunk of fuel to recover, or at least save. So into Copse, not a way through there. It's going to be about looking after these soft tyres as much as we can. And then once the AI eats through theirs in their final stint, we will have the advantage because we'll be able to push a little bit more. We overtake the Sauber for 10th place. We're only 2/10 quicker than Justin last time around, but we are 2 seconds behind him. We will be quicker this time around because we're not being held up through the corners by another car. Let's see if we can close in on the Mercedes. which is fighting with the other Sauber, and start to try and make our way through the top 10. Lewis is in 17th, and it's all sadness, and I feel so bad for him. I don't want to look at him because it makes me upset. Right, let's get some happiness back into this episode with Pulse Potato and some overtakes. Right, we've reached the gearbox of Paul Aaron. He's got DRS off of Justin, but we have got superior tyres. We are on softer rubber, fresher rubber. We might be able to find a way past if we deploy the battery. And then just up ahead is Leclerc. Vesti is only a couple of seconds ahead of him. So a potential... Wow! I was looking at the list of drivers and I just saw at the corner of my eye Pulse Potato deliver the most extraordinary round the outside overtake. This was absolutely unbelievable. What a move. What a move. Rate that out of 10 for ballsiness, because Pulse Potato, that was the sendable sense, and now he's just blasting past Justin. Sorry, Justin. He's still in the points though, which is good. Hamilton's made an overtake on Logan Sargent. It is only Logan Sargent in fairness, but he's only got half a front wing. Vesti pits, so we're now 7th, and we have DRS on Leclerc. We're flying. Pourchaire, could he be a victim of ours? He had a spin earlier on, which is why he's dropped way back. And we're going to size up Charles Leclerc. Deploying the battery was absolutely the right thing to do, because we have now ripped through that little group. We're right on the back of Leclerc. We're swarming this way and that for a way through. Here we go, DRS, and through goes Potato up into P6. Great stuff. Here's Pulse Potato then for his second stop of the day. Greeted by his mechanics at the first garage in the pit lane, which is a privilege only for the world champions, and we are enjoying that all season long. 2.3 second stop. Not our best stop of the day, but we pop out in 7th place. We'll pick off Vesti. We might get a bit closer to Pourchaire. He'll have better tyres though once he stops. Let's get these up to temperature. We're going to take these tyres quite a distance. I don't actually know what Pourchaire will go to. I think he might go to a set of softs as well. Unless he gets a puncture, he's going straight in. Let's see what he goes to, because we are trying to potentially pick off the Aston Martin today. He goes to mediums. Okay, so we might be able to maybe close the gap on him, but we also need to save quite a bit of fuel. We need to get the tyres up to temperature, and then we can start rocking and rolling. Pulse Potato has DRS on Fred Vesti, obviously the man he replaced in the team last season. Fred went off to McLaren and now he's moved to Williams, and we are closing in on the Danish driver who scored our very first points, if you remember, back in season 2, that crazy race in Miami. It's great to see him doing well on the F1 grid again. Lewis is passing Esteban Ocon, the bloke who started all of this nonsense for us. Where is he? There he is. Make sure we finish ahead of Ocon. I suppose that's the only thing we can do today. And here's Pulse Potato. He's now passed Fred Vesti. We missed it. We've still got quite a bit of fuel to recover. So let's just slow everything down a bit. Make sure we are saving as much fuel as we can. We're not getting a replay of... Oh, he's off! Well, we'll have to do it all again, I suppose. What happened here? Did he just drive straight off the track? Yep. Carried too much speed in. Only one position lost, so we will rejoin Pulse Potato when he re-overtakes Fred Vesti. Right, it hasn't taken him long to get back onto the gearbox of the Williams. This time we're going to stay on the track at Stowe Corner. Yes, we are. And through goes Potato. 6th place, which is his best result of the season so far, and that's all he's going to reach today. If we make it to the finish, it's still very, very tight. Still very, very tight on the fuel. So let's see where we are. We're on lap 47. See how much we've saved since then. Okay, lap 48. 2.5 kilos of fuel left to recover. I mean, we've had a pretty torrid home weekend. If we were to run out of fuel with both cars, I think that would just about sum it up. Because we had the promise of a quick car and good drivers, home race for the team and the drivers, and for one reason or another it's just not worked out. We didn't get qualifying right, which meant we were in the danger zone when Ocon spun, and it's just all unravelled since then. Pulse Potato could rescue a P6 if we can make it to the end. 3 laps to go after this one. We need to drive as slowly as possible to get to the end. Hamilton, is he a lap down? He is, so he should be fine. He's still ahead of Ocon, which is good. But Pulse Potato's on the lead lap, and that could be a problem. Sonoda is 7 seconds behind, so we've backed off as much as we can. The game will allow us. So all we can do now is hope. Cross your fingers, everybody. 2 kilograms of fuel to save. Can Pulse Potato do it? Let's find out. Kimi Antonelli has just started the final lap. We are still halfway round lap 51. I don't think Pulse Potato's making it to the flag. Still 1.6 kilos to recover. I don't think he's making it. This is going to be utterly torturous. He's driven a wonderful race, but have we pushed too hard? We didn't put him on conserve until a few laps in. 1 point, we're not making it. We're not making it. He only saved 0.2 of a kilogram. We're not going to make it. Where's he going to stop? Cops? No, it's Brooklands. We are out of fuel. Yeah, he's wiggling around. We're out of fuel. Pulse Potato is going to stop on track. There it is. We are out of the race. We're going to get no points from our home event.
So we have...
they're all stopping. What's happening? Oh my gosh, if it red flags, please red flag.
I gave it everything.
Red flag! Oh, we might get it! We might get the points!
So you'll be coming into the pit lane.
They're stuck behind him. Why aren't they going past? Honestly. This is crazy. Why aren't they going through? So red flag. Do we get the points? There's Lewis. I don't know what he's thumbs upping about. We got the points! We frauded 6th. Yes! Never have I been so happy about P6. We've absolutely frauded it. This is brilliant. Oh, what a quirk. What a quirk of the game. Justin gets P8. He should have had P7 because we stopped on track. But no, Sonoda just stopped and refused to overtake us. Madness. Lewis Hamilton finishes 14th with half a front wing. Yeah, good job from him. We got the 8 points, yes. I think we'll probably end up finishing 4th in the championship this year. Yeah, it's just not working out. Good points for Pulse Potato. He's now level with Charles Leclerc. I still can't believe we're 6th. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Stupendous stuff. That is... Mercedes are nailing their pit stops. That's where all their money's been going. Making sure their pit crew can do good pit stops, not on making a fast car. Interesting stuff. Well, that was very dramatic, wasn't it? I still can't believe that we stopped on track and still got the points. Absolutely frauding our way to a result. Where are we going to go to next? Obviously, we've got Budapest, Zandvoort, and Spa. Are they all before the summer break? They are. So what I'll do, I will play through the next 3 races and we'll come back for the Italian double header, Imola and Monza, and hopefully we'll set ourselves up for a good second half of the season. We won't run out of fuel at all because we've now done that twice this season. Yeah, we'll check back in then and see how we're doing. We'll have a double header episode in that one as well. Well, I'm still giddy with delight over P6 because we stopped on track. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, leave a nice big thumbs up for me. Subscribe for more F1 Manager carnage. And I'll see you again in the next video. You're the best fans. And bye for now.